Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're into movies that keep you on the edge of your seat, you're in for a treat. Today, I've rounded up 10 of the best thriller films you can stream right now on Disney+, Prime Video, Hulu, and Tubi. Whether you're into psychological twists, gripping crime stories, or just something with nonstop suspense, there's something here for you. Let's jump right in. Number 10. Accused. Accused, directed by Philip Barantini, is a tense psychological thriller that delves into the dangers of online misinformation and mob justice. Barantini, known for his work on Boiling Point, brings a claustrophobic intensity to this film, exploring how digital platforms can rapidly escalate situations with real-world consequences. The story centers on Hari Bhavsar, portrayed by Chenil Kular, a young man who becomes the target of a social media witch hunt after being mistakenly identified as a terrorist. While staying at his parents' countryside home, Hari finds himself isolated and vulnerable as online threats materialize into physical danger. The film meticulously builds suspense, showcasing Hari's psychological descent as he grapples with fear and the instinct to survive amidst escalating hostility. Kular delivers a compelling performance, capturing Hari's vulnerability and resilience in the face of overwhelming adversity. The supporting cast, including Lauren Ajufo, Francis Tomelty, and Nitin Ganatra, contribute to the film's emotional depth, portraying characters that reflect the complexities of trust and prejudice in a digitally connected world. Their interactions underscore the film's themes of identity and the human cost of misinformation. Critics have praised Accused for its gripping narrative and timely commentary on the impact of social media. Accused is a thought-provoking thriller that effectively examines the intersection of technology, identity, and justice. Number 9. Operation Napoleon. Operation Napoleon, 2023, directed by Óskar Thor Axelsson, is an Icelandic thriller that weaves together elements of espionage and historical mystery. Set against the stark and icy landscapes of Iceland, the film draws inspiration from the classic spy thrillers of the Cold War era, delivering a narrative filled with intrigue and suspense. With its blend of modern-day conspiracy and wartime secrets, Operation Napoleon offers a fresh take on the genre. The story follows Kristen, a young lawyer who becomes entangled in a dangerous game after her brother discovers a World War II-era plane wreck on a glacier. As she delves deeper into the mystery, Kristen uncovers a web of secrets that powerful forces are determined to keep buried. The plot unfolds with a feverish and tenacious pace, reminiscent of 80s espionage intrigues that marked the end of the Cold War. The cast delivers compelling performances, with Vivian Ólafsdóttir portraying Kristen with a mix of determination and vulnerability. Ólafur Darri Ólafsson adds depth to the narrative, bringing a commanding presence to his role. The chemistry among the ensemble enhances the film's tension, keeping viewers engaged as the story unfolds. Critics have noted the film's sharp entertainment value and its homage to classic espionage thrillers. While some reviews mention pacing issues, the overall consensus appreciates the film's ability to keep audiences invested from beginning to end. Number 8. A Perfect Enemy. A Perfect Enemy is a psychological thriller directed by Quique Mayo, based on Amélie Nothom's novel The Enemy's Cosmétique. This Spanish-German-French co-production marks Mayo's English-language debut and showcases his ability to craft a tense, character-driven narrative. Set primarily in an airport, the film explores themes of guilt, identity, and the inescapable nature of one's past. The story follows successful architect Jeremias Angust, Tomasz Kot, who, after missing his flight in Paris, encounters the enigmatic Texel Texter, Athena Straits. What begins as a seemingly innocuous conversation evolves into a disturbing psychological game, as Texel shares unsettling stories that eerily mirror Jeremias's own past. As the dialogue unfolds, the boundaries between reality and delusion blur, leading to a gripping exploration of the protagonist's psyche. Kot delivers a compelling performance as Jeremias, portraying a man grappling with hidden guilt and unraveling composure. Straight shines as Texel, embodying a character who is both captivating and unsettling, drawing comparisons to the manic pixie dream girl from Hell archetype. Their dynamic drives the film's tension, supported by Malio's minimalist direction and Rita Noriega's stark cinematography, which together create an atmosphere of claustrophobic unease. Critics have praised A Perfect Enemy for its cerebral narrative and sustained tension. The film holds an 87% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, with reviewers highlighting its engrossing power dynamics and psychological depth. Number 7. The Marsh King's Daughter. The Marsh King's Daughter, 2023, directed by Neil Berger, is a psychological thriller based on Karen Dion's best-selling novel. The film explores the haunting legacy of captivity and the struggle for personal redemption. Set against the backdrop of the remote Canadian wilderness, the story delves into the complexities of familial bonds and the shadows cast by a traumatic past. The narrative follows Helena, Daisy Ridley, a woman who has built a seemingly normal life with her husband and daughter. However, her past resurfaces when her father, Jacob Holbrook, Ben Mendelsohn, infamously known as the Marsh King, escapes from prison. Jacob had kidnapped Helena's mother and raised Helena in isolation, teaching her survival skills in the wilderness. As Jacob's return threatens her newfound stability, Helena must confront the man who shaped her early life and the dark truth she has long suppressed. The cast delivers compelling performances, with Daisy Ridley portraying Helena's internal conflict and resilience with nuance. Ben Mendelsohn embodies the menacing yet complex figure of Jacob, capturing the character's manipulative charm and underlying menace. In short, The Marsh King's Daughter is a gripping exploration of identity, survival, and the enduring effects of a harrowing past, anchored by strong performances and a haunting narrative. Number 6. Fresh Kills. Fresh Kills, 2023, marks the directorial debut of Jennifer Esposito, who also wrote, co-produced, and starred in the film. Set in Staten Island during the 1980s and 1990s, the movie offers a fresh perspective on the mafia genre by focusing on the women within a crime family. Esposito's vision brings to light the often overlooked experiences of wives and daughters in organized crime, delivering a narrative that is both intimate and compelling. The story centers on the LaRusso family, particularly daughters Rose, Emily Bader, and Connie Odessa Aizion, as they navigate the complexities of growing up in a household overshadowed by their fathers, Domenic Lombardozzi, criminal activities. Rose dreams of a life beyond the confines of her family's illicit dealings, while Connie becomes increasingly entangled in the family's operations. Their mother, Francine Esposito, strives to maintain a semblance of normalcy, even as the family's secrets threaten to unravel their lives. The cast delivers powerful performances, with Emily Bader portraying Rose's internal struggle with nuance and depth. Odessa Aizion brings a fiery intensity to Connie, capturing her descent into the family's criminal world. Jennifer Esposito's portrayal of Francine adds layers of complexity to the matriarch's role, while Annabella Sciorra's performance as Christine provides a poignant counterpoint. Critics have praised Fresh Kills for its unique approach to the mafia narrative. The film holds a 92% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, with an average score of 7.4 out of 10. Reviewers have highlighted its focus on the female perspective within a traditionally male-dominated genre, noting its rich character development and atmospheric storytelling. Number 5. Prey. Prey, directed by Dan Trachtenberg, revitalizes the Predator franchise by transporting the narrative to the early 18th century. Set in 1719, the film follows Naru, a young Comanche woman determined to prove herself as a skilled hunter. Trachtenberg's direction brings a fresh perspective to the series, blending historical context with sci-fi elements to create a tense and immersive experience. The story centers on Naru's journey as she confronts a highly evolved alien predator threatening her tribe. Utilizing her intelligence and survival skills, Naru engages in a deadly game of cat and mouse, showcasing her resilience and determination. The film's pacing and suspenseful sequences keep viewers engaged, culminating in a thrilling climax that highlights Naru's growth and ingenuity. Amber Midthunder delivers a standout performance as Naru, capturing the character's vulnerability and strength. Her portrayal has been lauded by critics, with Jesse Ventura, star of the original Predator, praising her work as phenomenal. The supporting cast, including Dakota Beavers as Naru's brother Tabe, adds depth to the narrative, while the film's cinematography beautifully captures the natural landscapes, enhancing the overall atmosphere. Critics have commended Prey for its fresh take on the franchise, with Rotten Tomatoes reporting a 93% approval rating. The film's emphasis on character development and cultural representation has been highlighted as a significant strength. Number 4. The Finest Hours. The Finest Hours, directed by Craig Gillespie, is a gripping maritime drama that brings to life one of the most daring rescue missions in U.S. Coast Guard history. Based on the true story of the 1952 SS Pendleton rescue, the film captures the harrowing events with a blend of intense action and heartfelt storytelling. The story follows Bernie Weber, Chris Pine, a Coast Guard coxswain tasked with leading a small crew on a perilous mission to save the stranded sailors of the SS Pendleton, a tanker split in two by a fierce nor'easter off the coast of Cape Cod. As Bernie and his team navigate treacherous conditions in a modest lifeboat, the film delves into themes of courage, duty, and sacrifice. The narrative's focus on human resilience amidst overwhelming odds adds depth to the high-stakes rescue operation. Chris Pine delivers a compelling performance as the humble and determined Bernie Weber, showcasing a different facet of his acting range. Casey Affleck portrays Ray Seibert, the reluctant leader of the trapped crew, with a quiet intensity that complements Pine's portrayal. The supporting cast, including Ben Foster, Holliday Grainger, and Eric Bana, contribute to the film's emotional weight, each bringing authenticity to their roles. In short, The Finest Hours stands as a testament to heroism, offering a cinematic experience that is both inspiring and emotionally satisfying. Number 3. Trans-Siberian. Trans-Siberian, 2008, directed by Brad Anderson, is a taut psychological thriller that masterfully blends suspense with character-driven storytelling. Set against the backdrop of the Trans-Siberian Railway journey from Beijing to Moscow, the film immerses viewers in a world where trust is elusive and danger lurks in every compartment. Anderson's direction ensures that the narrative remains gripping, utilizing the confined setting of the train to heighten tension and claustrophobia. The story follows American couple Roy, Woody Harrelson, and Jessie, Emily Mortimer, as they embark on a train journey across Russia. Their voyage takes a sinister turn when they befriend fellow travelers Carlos, Eduardo Noriega, and Abby, Kate Mara, whose mysterious behavior raises suspicions. As secrets unravel and loyalties are tested, Jessie finds herself entangled in a web of deceit, leading to a series of harrowing events that challenge her perceptions of morality and survival. The cast delivers compelling performances, with Emily Mortimer's portrayal of Jessie standing out as a nuanced depiction of vulnerability and resilience. Ben Kingsley adds depth to the narrative as Ilya Grinko, a narcotics officer whose intentions remain ambiguous, keeping audiences guessing. The ensemble's chemistry enhances the film's authenticity, drawing viewers into the psychological complexities of each character. The film holds a 91% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, with the consensus highlighting its effective execution of the classic danger on a train scenario. Trans-Siberian is a compelling thriller that keeps audiences on edge, offering a chilling exploration of trust, deception, and the human psyche. Number 2. Widows. Widows, 2018, directed by Steve McQueen and co-written with Gillian Flynn, is a gripping heist thriller that transcends genre conventions to deliver a powerful narrative on grief, empowerment, and societal structures. Set in contemporary Chicago, the film follows four women who, after the deaths of their criminal husbands during a botched robbery, band together to execute a heist of their own. The plot centers on Veronica Rawlings, Viola Davis, who, upon discovering her late husband's notebook detailing a planned heist, recruits fellow widows Linda, Michelle Rodriguez, Alice, Elizabeth Debicki, and Belle, Cynthia Erivo, to carry out the job. As they navigate the dangerous criminal underworld and confront their own personal demons, the women find strength and solidarity in their shared mission. The narrative weaves together themes of corruption, class disparity, and female agency, offering a multifaceted exploration of contemporary issues. The ensemble cast delivers exceptional performances, with Viola Davis leading as the resolute and determined Veronica. Elizabeth Debicki's portrayal of Alice stands out, capturing her character's transformation from vulnerability to empowerment. Supporting roles by Colin Farrell, Daniel Kaluuya, and Brian Tyree Henry add complexity to the story, highlighting the interplay between political ambition and criminal enterprise. The film holds a 91% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, with the consensus noting its blend of entertainment and social commentary. Number 1. Die Hard. Die Hard, directed by John McTiernan, is a seminal action thriller that redefined the genre with its blend of intense action, sharp wit, and a relatable protagonist. Set on Christmas Eve, the film follows NYPD officer John McClane as he battles a group of terrorists who have taken hostages in a Los Angeles skyscraper. McTiernan's direction ensures a relentless pace, combining suspenseful sequences with moments of levity, creating a film that is both thrilling and entertaining. The story centers on McClane's efforts to thwart the terrorists, led by the charismatic Hans Gruber, portrayed by Alan Rickman. As McClane navigates the building's ventilation systems and confronts the assailants, the film delves into themes of heroism, resilience, and the complexities of personal relationships. The narrative's tight structure and escalating tension keep audiences engaged from start to finish. Bruce Willis delivers a standout performance as John McClane, bringing a mix of vulnerability and toughness that set a new standard for action heroes. Alan Rickman's portrayal of Hans Gruber is equally compelling, offering a sophisticated and menacing antagonist. The supporting cast, including Bonnie Bedelia as McClane's estranged wife Holly, adds depth to the story, grounding the high-stakes action in emotional reality. Critics have lauded Die Hard for its innovative approach to the action genre, with its blend of character-driven storytelling and high-octane sequences. The film holds a 94% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, reflecting its enduring appeal and critical acclaim. Die Hard is a masterclass in action filmmaking, combining memorable performances, sharp writing, and expert direction to create a timeless classic.